Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make a delicious carne asada loaded baked potato. In case you guys want to know how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for this recipe we're going to need 2 pounds of beef flat meat, 6 baked potatoes, butter, olive oil, 1 lime, 6 garlic cloves, 2 tablespoons of seasoning sauce, shredded Mexican 4 cheese, Chef Mérito meat seasoning, and garlic salt. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. Alrighty guys, so first we're going to start by preheating our oven to 400 degrees. Alright guys, so now we're going to make our carne asada marinade. So we're going to grab 1/3 of a cup of olive oil and we're going to mix with our garlic cloves. Just make sure you mince them. Okay, we're going to add the juice from our lime along with our jugo Maggie sauce, and now we're just going to mix it. Okay, once everything is nice and mixed, now we're ready to pour it on top of our meat. Alright, so now we're going to sprinkle our Chef Mérito seasoning all on our meat. So do it front and back. Alright, so now we're going to throw in our meat in a Ziploc bag. We're going to add our oil mixture. Throw the other piece of meat. The remaining of the mixture. Alright, so now we're just going to make sure that the marinade is all over our meat. Just mix it. Alright, so now we're going to let our meat marinate on our countertop for at least 1 hour. Meanwhile, we can get our potatoes ready. Alright, so now to make our potatoes, we're going to throw them in a large bowl and just make sure that you wash them real good before doing this step. And now we're just going to drizzle some olive oil, some garlic salt, and black pepper. Okay, so just make sure that you rub the potato and make sure that it's fully coated with the olive oil. And now we're just going to wrap them in foil. Alright, so now we're going to grab our potato in a piece of foil. So just wrap it. Just like that. And I'll set it on a baking sheet. Alright, so once we have our potatoes all nice and wrapped in foil, now we're going to put them in the oven and bake them for 1 hour while we wait for our marinade. Alrighty guys, so after the hour, we're going to check our potatoes to make sure that they're nice and soft. So just get a fork, poke them in the middle. And my potatoes are done. And if your potatoes are still hard, just leave them in there a little longer. Alright, so now we are ready to cook our meat. So we're going to grab our griddle. We're going to set it on medium-high heat. Alright, so now we're just going to wait for our griddle to heat up. Alright, so once our comal is ready, now we're going to cook our meat. So just place your meat on there. And now just cook it to your liking. Alright, so I'm going to be cooking my meat for about 6 to 8 minutes on each side. Alright, so after 7 minutes, I'm going to flip my meat over. And I'm just going to cook it for another 6 to 8 minutes. Alright guys, so once the carne asada is cooked to your liking, we're going to remove it from the heat. Alright, so we're going to cover it with foil and let it rest for 5 minutes. Alright, so while we wait for our meat to set, we're going to get our potatoes out of the oven, and now we're just going to prep them. So we're going to grab our potato and create a slit on top, just like that. And then if it's too hot for you, just grab a paper towel. And now we're just going to grab the ends and squeeze our potato inward. So just like that, so it can open. And as soon as it opens, I'm throwing the butter, so like that it gives it time to melt. And we're just going to repeat the same process to all of our potatoes. Alright, so once we have our potatoes are nice and open, now we're just going to grab a little bit of garlic salt and sprinkle our potatoes. And And we're also going to sprinkle it with some black pepper. Okay, so now we're just going to grab a fork and just mix your potato. Just like that. Alright, so now we're going to grab our Mexican fork cheese and top it on top of the potato. And I love cheese, so for me, the more, the better. All right, so now we're going to put our baked potatoes back in the oven until the cheese melts. All right, so at this point, our carne asada is ready. So now we're just going to chop it. So grab your meat. And just chop it to your liking. Okay, so once our carne asada is nice and chopped, we're just going to return it back into the glass bowl. And just continue waiting for the potatoes, and then we'll be ready. All right, so once the cheese has melted, this is what our potatoes should look like. So now we are ready for the fun part. Alrighty guys, and now for the fun part, dressing our potato. So we're just going to start by removing the foil from the potato. So just unwrap it, take the potato out. Just open it a little bit more. Okay, now we're going to add some crema mexicana. Okay, we're going to add our carne asada. Okay, so load it up. Okay, I'm going to add my salsa verde taquera on one side of my potato, and then my salsa roja on the other. Going to add some guacamole and some sour cream, and just top it with a little bit of cilantro. And now we are ready to enjoy our delicious carne asada loaded potato. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. So just open your potato so that you can get a mouthful of everything. Still hot. But now, cheers and enjoy. Seriously, the best. So flavorful. The meat, the potato, everything is just so perfect. And this meal is super easy to make, and I guarantee you that your whole family will enjoy. So hope you give it a try and enjoy. Alrighty guys, and there you have it, how to make a delicious carne asada loaded baked potato. I hope you guys had enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.